Good morning from a icy cold Magubus Kloof. I'm still on the farm. It's now been 3 months that I've been living on a farm, but I'm moving to Cape Town for the next 6 months in the next sort of week or so, which I'm really looking forward to. Very unexpectedly moving to Cape Town to be there, obviously because of COVID and those things. Even though international travel and sort of things are opening up again, I think it's safer just to be in Cape Town for the next 6 months and then next year start the journey again to explore living in different parts of the world. We are all in a state of transformation. And if we just take a look at what's going on politically around the world, within ourselves, in business structures, in sort of every layer of society, we are seeing this incredible transformation that's happening. And I've been speaking a lot about it. I've been writing a lot about it. I'm writing Future Next at the moment. And I wanted to just unpack some of the things that have kind of like dawned on me. And the word transformation initially, if we just think about sort of, if you break it down, transformation has got 3 words in it: trans, for, and mation. And trans is transition. It's almost like this move. For is forward. And mation is motion, in motion. And so we're in this process of transition, forward motion, and we are doing it at hyper speed right now. And I think that's the real tough thing for us all to kind of like grasp, is that not only are we transforming, not only are our relationships transforming, but on a global level, so many things are transforming. And I think most of them, if not all of them, are actually for the best. Having sort of statues of people that caused a lot of trouble in the past being taken down is controversial, but I agree with most of the things that are happening there. The Black Lives Movement is sort of really highlighting so many things that we have all been unconscious about if you weren't a black person. And so these are fantastic realizations. But transformation has 3 very clear situations or sectors or sections or pillars that we need to take into consideration. The first one is saying goodbye to something, is saying, well, geez, everything that I've been used to and everything that I was comfortable doing is now dissipating and leaving. It's going. It's so much not part of my new reality. And when we have to say goodbye to something, we're either angry or we're sad or we're irritable. And so there's a lot of people that are in that state of irritability. And I see that on social media, and so much anger because we're having to let go of the old. But we also find ourselves right now, in most of our cases, is in a place of no man's land, where nothing is familiar. Things aren't like they used to be. Retail's changing, education's changing, relations are changing, travel is changing. So much is changing and nothing is familiar. And in this place of no man's land, it's very exhausting because your brain has to connect different synapses. You have to keep rethinking about new ways to add value to the world. And some people are becoming depressed by it. And some people are waking up and really driving it and making it the best of it. And then obviously we eventually land up at the 3rd part of transformation, which is harvesting or finding momentum or building new rituals and connections and finding the new way to start adding value to the world, a new us, a new relational place, a new structure that we'll start working in. And I think some people are still stuck in saying goodbye and some people are in no man's land. And so if we take the analogy of farming, you'll know that farming always has 3 sort of sections. You know, you're either getting the soil ready, you're planting, you're growing, and then you're harvesting. And I think for the longest time, we've been in harvest mindset. And now that we're not in harvest mindset, people are taking strain. And so we have to realize that we are very much in the part of getting the soil ready. We are planting seeds again. And if we are planting seeds again, and if we are in that state of mind, a couple things happen. One, you stop putting pressure on yourself, because when you realize that you're in that stage of transformation, you relax. You're not looking for wins. You're looking for harvesting wins. You're looking for re-education and adaptability and rethinking and reconnecting, and those become your wins. And also, minimalism is really important through this stage, because it's not about having the most right now. It's about needing the least. And if you're in the state of needing the least through a transformational process, looking for new types of wins, then you're actually having a better time of the process. And I think the understanding from a sort of broader perspective of where we are, what stage we are in, just in our emotional selves, as well as a societal, economic stage around the world, gives us a better ability to be patient and elegant in the way that we approach our days. And I say this very much from my own personal experience, because I've been exhausted recently, but in a good way, because I'm learning so much. I'm redesigning my whole business. I'm rethinking how I'm going about doing things. Just moving back to Cape Town, for example, is like, was so unexpected, but I'm like, okay, great. That's now part of the sort of incubation period that's now going to be able to help me harvest maybe in 2021 or even in 2022. And so what do I need to do? I need to be patient. I need to drive minimalism. I need to be so okay with where I am right now. So as we move into transition, moving forward and in motion, be patient and be elegant with yourself so it makes it easier for you and everybody around you. Ciao from Cliff.